What's up, everyone? Jake with another video with Jake Wiggs Racing. Today's video is a little different. We're gluing up some brand new Jconcepts tires, not even released to the public yet. So I'm personally not going to be posting this video until they're released. But they are the new compound for some of their tires. They're going to be offered in fuzz bites, pin swags, and the 3DPs. They're purple, so they're just a softer compound. Here they are right here. Instead of pink, they're purple, just softer. So yeah, we're gonna be testing these out soon, but right now I'm just getting them glued. So I'll just show you a little bit what I do to get my tires glued. So in one of these tires, what a lot of the pro guys do are they cut their foams. So if you look here, there's going to be a lot of foam going in that tire, a lot of unneeded foam. So I just cut a couple millimeters off, and so let's see, like that. That's how much I cut off. Usually I use my little cutter jig here, but I don't have an X-Acto knife right now, so we're just using scissors today. First, I basically just cut, get in here and cut along the line. I use my curved scissors, just kind of get the line started. Then I take these long scissors and I just cut all the way around, like so. Boom. So that's off. So we'll set that to the side. Then we just go to our next one. See if I can do it just with this guy. Yeah. Boom. So all my foams are cut. Good to go. So now basically what I do is I just put the foam in the tire, just like so. Want to get in there nice and good. And just take your thumb, make sure it's in there pretty good. One thing I forgot to add is when I do these, just to help get the glue to stick better, just, you know, the chemicals coming out of the factory. I take some 91% alcohol. You can use like 99%. 99% and higher up is probably good, but this is just what I got. And then you just take a towel and basically just put a little bit on here. I already did this step, but I'm just going to show you. Put it around your rim. Get a nice clean all around there on both sides. And then you also take your rubber on the tire and do it on there as well. Just kind of helps get that chemical off. That's about it. So yeah, and then you just, after you cut your foams, you just keep doing the same step until all your tires have foam in them. Boom, all the foam's in. Set these to the side. Next we go on to the fronts. Not much to do on the fronts, obviously they don't come with foams, but here are the pin swags. They got the purple compound, and then got all my rims. I usually use yellow Jcon mono wheels, but the thing with Xray is in every kit they give you a set of rims, so rears and fronts. So since these are just test tires, I don't really care what my rims are, so I'm just going to use just use up some of my Xray rims that I have. But obviously, I usually use Jcon. They sponsor me, so that's what I'm going to use. But I just got these, so why not use them? All right, next, after you get all of your foams in, tires good to go, you want to take your rims. So some people do this differently. Some people turn the tire inside out. There's a lot of ways you can do it. The reason people do it inside out is I think it sits flatter on the tire or on the rim, which could be the case. I've just always done it this way. This works best for me, that works best for them. So I'm just gonna keep doing it this way. So you got it on the back side, you wanna make sure it's pulled up all the way around. Get it on there good. Just like so. There's one tire. Now, fuzz bites are directional. So you wanna make sure that you get it on there the right way. So take this side, put it to the outside, and then you get this rim and put it to the other side. And then you want to put it on like that. That way your tires line up. See how the smiley's smiling at you. You don't want it like this. Then you glued up tires for nothing because they ain't going to work the same. So just like that. And get that popped down. We got 2 tires. Now we're gonna do the rest. All right, now we're on to the fronts. These are not directional, the pin swags, so you don't really got to worry about that. I just like to put the dot to the outside of the tire. Why? Couldn't tell you why. I just do. That's just how I do my tires. So, she's on there. Take this one, put the dot to the outside, whatever you want to do, it doesn't matter. I just do that. Get it around the bead. There. Now you got a full set of Jconcepts tires. Again, in the new purple compound. Now we're gonna go ahead and glue them. All right, I like to use this tire jig. When I go to these races, I take a lot of tires for each car. So doing this 20 times on the front and back, just get your thumb hurting like crazy. So I like to use a tire jig. That way my hands aren't hurting as bad because I have to glue a lot of tires for these races. And then so I just put it on there like so. Line it up. Screw it down a little bit. Take your glue and you just go around just like so. And then just take it off. Kind of want to do this a little fast so it don't dry in the wrong spot. Make sure it's around the bead. And then these are some Jconcepts tire bands. I'm going to put it around the tire, just like so. Then you do that to all of them. All right, now that they're all glued on the tops, you just wait for them to dry. All right, now that they're dry, I like to go around. Let's see. So right now it's just on the bead, like the bead is on the rim. Then I like to just go around and make sure that some of the sides are on there. So I just take a little bit of glue and go around the whole thing. Not too much. Just go around it. I just like to push up on it. And it should look something like that. See that nice little glue line around there? Just like so. And then you let them dry again. All right, now that they're all glued on the front side, it's time for the back side. So just repeat the same process you did on the front side. That's all it is. So that's what we're gonna do. You got a jig, take your jig, set it in there, take your spacers out, set the tire in the jig, and turn it down and put glue on it. All right, now that everything is glued up, 2 sets of fuzz bite rears and 2 dry pin swag fronts, slims. I always like to get my Sharpie out and just write down exactly what they are, especially these, since they're a different, oops, I got Sharpie on this side. Since they are a different compound, a new compound, definitely want to make sure I know what they are, because the purple dot comes off of them. It's already off. Just when you're gluing, wiping, it just comes off. So on these, since they're directional, I like to put LR and RR. So LR for left rear. So we're gonna put left rear, just like so. And I like to mark them. So I'm gonna put a number 1 on these. And then I'm also gonna put purple. So just like so. And I'm gonna put RR 1 purple. And then on my other set, I'm gonna put LR 2 purple, RR 2 purple, and LF 1 purple, RF 1 purple. I just like to mark them. And then another thing that I do is after each run, I put a little line right here on the edge of the rim. That way I can track how many runs are on them, and especially on these, so I can give feedback to Jconcepts on just stuff like that, how long they last when they finally fall off and stuff like that. So I will let you guys know how they feel after I get done testing them. Just kind of give you all the details, a clip of them on the track and stuff like that. So here comes the video. Alrighty, we are turning the car on. Rookies don't do it how I did it. Always turn the remote on first and then the car. Don't know why I did that. But so we're gonna put the car down onto the track and walk to the stand. Alrighty, here we go. First off, I noticed right out of the gate was the car had tons of traction with those tires. I'm thinking a little too much. I think it's just because of our carpet. But my honest opinion is very fast, but a little too much traction. I think they're a little too soft for the kind of carpet I'm driving on currently. It's office carpet, so it has a ton of grip. I think they'd work really good on a little lower grip track. But now the next test is to see how long they last.